Okay, whenever you are ready.
Yes, my name is Jorge, and I'm part of the Ministry of the Third Cross family. You might ask yourself, what is Ministry of the Third Cross? Well, it's an exhilarating, exciting, sad, tragic, insightful venture into our own experience of the reality of God in our lives through Jesus Christ. That's exactly what the ministry is. It's inviting men and women who are presently under supervision to take a look at their relationship with God, and how is it that that relationship with God has brought them to this point in time in their life. Many of them, if not all of them, find themselves in a chaotic, troubled situation. And they're no different than any one of us in that, for instance, for myself, when my life is not in sync with my spiritual life, then everything around me, everything about me is chaotic. So I'm really not that different than any one of my brothers or sisters that are in the system. More often than not, I've been in many of their situations, but yet was blessed by the grace of God not to have gotten caught. So for instance, that's what this ministry is about. It's about introducing these men and women and children that are presently in the criminal justice system into taking a look at how their life is if it is in a situation that's apart from God, apart from Christ. So this experience of the ministry is not only something that I do or I volunteer for others, but it's also an experience of myself, of my own relationship. What we're asking you all to do is to precisely take a look at your own experience of your relationship with God, your relationship with Christ. And that very insight that you have about that relationship is what's going to motivate you to, in many ways, either volunteer or give a donation or volunteer with your time. So therefore, I'm stuck.
That's perfect. So we're just going to let it record. So
okay.
Therefore, so you led into where we want you to be, which is get on the second watchman.
Okay.
I'm you. So what we're asking you today is to dig deep in your hearts and deep in your pockets to help us continue this ministry so that it can thrive not just in our community and not just in the judicial system here in Bexar County, but throughout the state and throughout the country. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time, and we look forward to those donations, something like that.
Oh, wow, that was awesome.
Just something like that.
Okay. Don't be so stiff. Okay. Tell me when. Okay, so Ministry of the Third Cross is an exciting, exhilarating experience, not only from a personal perspective, but from that of meeting individuals, for instance, that bring a lot of insight and a lot of awareness to the plight of those individuals that have difficulties because they're in the criminal justice system. You have the opportunity today, brothers and sisters, precisely to look at your own life, look at the blessings that you and I have, and to reflect on that if it were not for God in our lives, if it were not for blessings that God continues to give us, we might end up being in the very same shoes of these individuals that we are called to minister to. So today we're here about asking you to learn more about the ministry, learn more about your relationship with God, but even more so, learn more about these individuals that you and I live with, interact with, and are brothers and sisters to through Christ our Lord. So we're asking precisely for donations, not only monetarily, but donations of your time, donations of your prayers, to precisely to continue this ministry not only here in Bexar County, but even continue to expand even as we have already, in that we're in Atascosa County, Nueces County, San Angelo County, and we'd like to expand even further. And the only way that that's going to be possible, brothers and sisters, is precisely for you to dig deep into your soul searching and dig deep into your pockets and be generous and kind and compassionate, just as Jesus would have us do. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Have a beautiful day.